How does it feel to be the country's latest man crush?
It is very humbling, to be very honest. I've tried to do so much in life to try and achieve some recognition. I hope I can continue and maintain what they see in me.
What do you think changed in all these years from what Taha was an actor back then, 14 years ago, to Taha the actor now?
So the business of cinema is something that I feel that over time you find out that you don't know this, you don't know this, you don't know how PR machinery functions, you don't know how publicists function, you don't know how stylists function. Then there's the fashion world, which is completely new and different to me. So I believe over years, everything just became learned more and more and tackled all my weaknesses and the lack of knowledge that I had. And therefore today, I mean, of course, there's so much more to learn, of course, all the time. But
You just arrived.
yes, over the years, I've tried to kind of knock these things out.
We'll talk a little bit about your character Tajdar, who's just, everyone's in love with him for different reasons. But as a character and as a Cosmo girl, I do think that he's a bit of a red flag because he's always in that zone which is, it's not you, it's me, I can't be with you because of whatever reasons. And he's always giving excuses and all of that. So what do you have to say about that?
I think that everybody has a gray shade in them. I would consider him, he's a person who stands up for his country, he's a person who stands up for his love. But yet he's conflicted. He wants to do the right, but internally he doesn't know whether what he's doing is right or wrong. And anybody in that situation would be confused because he has his own principles to abide to. Like, don't want to get into Heeramandi, I don't, because of the backstory is which relates to his mother and how his father might have gone to Heeramandi, and he doesn't want to follow that same path, right? So then that makes him a strong son to his mother, who supports his mother and doesn't want to.
Mama's boy, there, another red flag.
Why Mama's boy, red flag? I'm a Mama's boy. I'm a Mama's boy, 100%. No, if that's considered a red flag, then I'm a big red flag, because I'm a big Mama's boy.
Right now, whether it's Ranbir, whether it's Shah Rukh Khan, whether it is Tiger Shroff, everyone's moving to that whole action genre, and you chose to do romance, which is something that not a lot of lead male actors have done for a while now. So firstly, is romance dead in this industry? And secondly, what made you want to do it?
Romance can never die. The world rotates around love. You talk about Animal. Why does he get into action? Because his love for his father. Or any other film that you pick up, the root is always love for the people, the love for a woman maybe, a love for the mother or father, a love for the country. You can show it in a different way. You can show that action is predominant in the film. Yeah. In Heeramandi, I wish I had a choice. I was in such a stage in my career where I was just blessed to do a 3D role. From there, how Mr. Bhansali saw something and then gave me the lead role is completely unpredictable, shocking to me when I heard that. If I did have a choice to choose romance or action, I would initially choose romance because it has a wider audience.
How is Taha when he's in love?
Truly in love, I kind of get lost. I kind of surrender myself to the woman. Somehow it just happens that her dreams become my dreams. All the 100% kind of goes to, hustle for her, try to make her dreams come true.
What was your first meeting with Sanjay, Leela, Bhansali like?
Of course, I was very nervous sitting in front of him, trying to understand why I'm here. But he was so kind, and and of course I'll tell you, he was roaming around his office, humming. He's always humming a tune. He's always humming some music. There's always music, classical music, playing in his house or in his office. And so yeah, the first meeting, I guess I had a different imagination or different image of what I will sing. I thought after this, I really thought that he was a man who could see through your soul.
Could he?
Yeah, he could. He comes off as somebody who's very relaxed. He's always in his kurta pajama. He's never changed that. I've never seen him in anything else. So he comes off as somebody who's very intellectual, so he's also very spiritual. So that's the kind of interaction that at least I thought of him.
So, with everyone doing these cool young characters going to college, and there's music and there's dance and then there is the girlfriend and the bike and all of that, did you ever want that to be your breaking point, or you are happy with how this has been?
I believe that the people are hungry for good content. Yeah. So yeah, whether it be the college film, I would love to do it, but if this or that, then it would definitely be this.
How does it feel to be a man under Sanjay Leela Bhansali's gaze?
He knows what a woman wants. He understands women so intimately that when he writes men, it just kind of touches the right note of what they want. Whether it be that, whether it be a strong character as Bajirao. Yeah. I feel that even Tajdar is a very stern kind of a character, and he has his own very, very, principled man. And but I thought maybe he should be a bit easy, but the audience picked him up, and now you understand that, dude. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right? Yeah. Sanjay sir knows exactly how men should be portrayed, so that it looks like a man.
When you heard about the cast from Manisha to Sonakshi, did you kind of feel like you were going to lose that shine?
Because I entered this series saying that I just need one scene, right? And I need to prove to Mr. Bhansali that I know the craft of acting. And I don't think if you start thinking about getting overshined by other characters or not, see, everybody has to shine. Individually, in their own character, in their own boundaries, you need to breathe and live that character.
Like Richa, like she shines through it, even though she has a short role, cut to short. It's not really extensive, it's not through the series, but she shines.
It's not about the length of the role, it's about the depth of the role.
So how are you reacting to some of your colleagues from the show getting trolled for their acting?
Trolling in generality is wrong. Mr. Sanjay Bhansali sir would never put his trust in anybody. Like, look at me for an example. Like, I had nothing. I was a 3-day role, right? He wouldn't put a trust in me if he didn't see something in me. He knows exactly what he wants. Like I said, he sees through your soul. I believe that everybody in the show have put their best foot forward, and that's what truly matters in the end of the day. And look, I'm not perfect. I must have made mistakes. I have made mistakes for 15 years, and I'm here to grow, right? And everybody else here is to grow too.
At the recent Cannes Film Festival, you were handing out business cards.
Yes.
That is a moment you got, again, slightly trolled for on the internet. Firstly, who hands out business cards? And secondly, how does this old school of networking help you?
I've been doing it since I went to Los Angeles for the, the American film market. And I've been doing it since then.
It was very humble, actually. All of us in the team, when we saw that, we thought it was a very humble thing to do, to go hand over your business card, to introduce yourself, because as an actor, you assume everybody knows you.
Yes. I don't like to live in that bubble. I believe that if I want to do world cinema, I need to go and talk to people. And Cannes is such an incredible place where you get to meet people from all walks of life, plus from all countries. I came back with some 400 contacts, whether it be ambassadors, whether it be film commissions around the globe, whether it be directors or producers, not only in India, but I'm talking about worldwide. Right now I'm getting invited to film festivals everywhere. I believe it's a network that you need to create for yourself because nobody else is going to do it. People might know me, people might not, and that is secondary to me. For me, what brought me here was every day getting up and trying to meet one person, 2 people, and from 2 to 4, 4 to 8. And that's how I've reached here. So I'm not going to leave that struggle.
Now we'll have a little fun. Everyone's talking about this dialogue. You need to do different iterations of this dialogue. Okay? You know which one we're talking about, right?
Ek baar dekh lijiye.
I'm going to give you the emotion. Okay. We're going to test your acting. Think of it like your audition. Quick one. If you're happy.
एक बार देख लीजिए, दीवाना बना दीजिए, चलने को है तैयार हम, परवाना बना दीजिए.
Angry.
एक बार देख लीजिए, दीवाना बना दीजिए, चलने को है तैयार हम, परवाना बना दीजिए.
Comic.
एक बार देख लीजिए, दीवाना बना दीजिए, चलने को है तैयार हम, परवाना बना दीजिए.
Heartbroken.
एक बार देख लीजिए, दीवाना बना दीजिए, चलने को है तैयार हम, परवाना बना दीजिए.
Okay, last one, original.
एक बार देख लीजिए, दीवाना बना दीजिए, जलने को है तैयार हम, परवाना बना दीजिए.
Well done, Taha. And you need to do this dialogue for me in English.
In English?
In English.
How will I do that? I've
Do
never
it, come on, here.
translated it.
This
Okay.
is the dialogue. Because as you read, you'll be able to translate it quicker.
एक
Last
बार-
one.
Okay. Oh, it's not in English though. So how?
You need to give me an English translation of this.
Okay.
Like, look at me once, like
Look
that.
at me once. Make me what? Okay. This is so weird. I would never flirt with a girl like this. Hello, baby. See me once. Make me go crazy about you. I'm ready to burn in your love. Make me your moth.